Welcome, my name is Rolaine. I am from YamaYoga in Durbanville. If you have not seen the YamaYoga interview with my mother, my business partner, please scroll a little down on our page and you're welcome to watch that. Today we're going to work on Koundinyasana. There is another video which is also a yoga flow which has Koundinyasana in it, part 1. And that is kind of like a twisted variation where we work on the upper body and a little bit of balance. But today we're going to approach the pose, the asana. The asana is kind of like an arm balance with the legs in a slight split. So I'm going to do a little bit of a warm-up flow, incorporating the parts of the previous video. And then we're going to workshop the pose slightly. Let's have some fun, don't take yourself too seriously, and know where your limits lie, but also know where you can challenge yourself. So we're going to start, come seated on the knees. And if this is not comfortable, choose a pose that is comfortable for you. You can have your hands facing up, or you can have your palms facing down, whatever you prefer today. And then sink with your sit bones into your heels a little, and then draw your heart forwards and upwards. As you close your eyes, we draw the attention within. Feeling the inhalation and welcoming the exhalation. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head. You can open your eyes and gaze up now. And on your exhale, you're going to take your right arm, eagle it underneath your left, wrapping the arms together, crossing at the elbows. From here, gently lift your hands up to the ceiling and just gaze slightly up over it. Take your thumbs a little bit more away from your nose, not too much. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to round your spine and pull your elbows towards your belly button. Squeeze your shoulders down and then move your chin just gently from side to side. And start to feel the weight of your head. Round your upper back a little bit more. On your next inhalation, untuck your pelvis, send your hips back as you reach your chest forward and gaze over your hands. Find your sense of lean and find your sense of drishti. From here, reverse fly your arms over your head. Slowly pick your arms up to the ceiling and almost launch yourself slowly forward, coming up onto all fours. In all fours, stack yourself, wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. Bring your knees together here for a little bit more of balance. You're going to take your right leg out to the side, and if you look at my leg here, my knee is not hanging out. It's a nice open figure 4 shape. Try and create that, and try not to lean over to the supporting hip. And then take your opposite left arm into a cactus shape as well. Push the floor away, draw your tummy tight. And on your next inhalation, expand your right leg back and your left arm forward. Stay here. Turn your toes at the back down and then press your heel up. So you'll start to feel that work in your hamstring here. Hold. Now turn your toes out, extending, rotating the back leg and lift the leg up higher. From here, keep the leg there. Bring the hand down. Walk the hands half a hand's distance forward and lean. So you're kind of coming to a kneeling, planking variation here. From here, bend the arms and push up. Bend the arms, lift the leg and push up. Bend the arms, lift the legs, lean. Lift the bottom knee off the floor. Then push up. Place your feet together in plank. Open your knees sideways and move back into child's pose. Give yourself about 5 breaths here. You can also take the arms out into a cactus variation or simply take the hands and bind them to the back of your body. You're going to curl up and then come to sit on your knees again. We're going to do everything on the other side now. Inhale, reach your arms up. Eagle, left arm underneath the right. Wrap the arms, wrap the hands, and look up. Take your torso a little back and then lift your heart up and take your thumbs a smidget away from your nose. On your exhale, start to tuck your tailbone, round your upper back, and draw your elbows in towards your tummy. Now lift your belly away from your elbows. Feel your toes and press your toes into the floor, the tops of your feet. See if you can round more. And feel if you can slightly pull your arms a little bit more apart. On your next inhale, gaze over your hands, untuck your pelvis. Good, we're going to take the arms back, flying. Soar your arms over your head. Lean and catch yourself. Good, from here we move to the other side. We take the left leg out, again checking that that foot is visible or the tippy toes. No leaning. And then from here you take the opposite right arm out to the side. You're going to hold and press. You're going to expand, left leg back, right arm forward. Find your balance. Bring only the hand down. And then from here again, turning the toes out at the back, pushing the heel up to the ceiling. Hold in here. Now turn the toes out. Lift the leg up a little bit higher. Walk your hands a little bit further forward and then lean, bending your elbows, pressing up. Lean and press up. Lean, find your drishti. Tuck the toes of the bottom foot, lift the bottom knee off the floor. Straighten the arms, step into plank. Pull your hips together around your back. Lower your knees out to the sides. And again, child's pose. You can stay in child's pose for about 5 breaths again. And then from here, you're going to draw yourself all the way up. You're going to come to stand. And as I said previously, we're going to take parts of the previous part 1 flow into Ekapada Koundinyasana. So if you feel like a little bit more of a warm-up, you can do that. Also, you can repeat the warm-up of today a couple of times. So let's move into downward facing dog. Actually move to the back of your mat. Separate your feet hip distance apart. Have a nice juicy bend in the knees. Tuck your pelvis, round your shoulders, and lower yourself all the way down. From here, look forward, walk your hands all the way into downward facing dog. First into plank, and then into down dog. And then bend your knees at the back and reverse walk your hands all the way back to your feet again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. And then coming all the way forward into downward facing dog again. You can also repeat that 3 times. Down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts to the ceiling. Look forward and step the foot in between your hands. From here, lower your back heel to the ground and open up your body to the side into second warrior. Check that your torso is situated in between your feet and reach your arms apart. Straighten the front leg, bend the back leg, reach your back hand behind the body and the other arm, stretch it over your head. Keep stretching it as you brush the foot at the back or the floor and then come all the way forward facing the front again. Rotate your chest to the ceiling and then reach that back arm over your head. Reach it all the way over your head as you bring the hand to the floor, and then walk your legs out into a nice straddle. Wide-legged forward fold. From here, inhale, come onto your fingertips, lengthen your spine, lean, zip your legs together. Exhale as you fold. Now, if it's available to you, you can come down onto your forearms and even walk your legs a little bit wider. And then start to tuck yourself in. So first bend the knees a little, then get your tuck. Then press the arms away from the floor and then start to straighten the legs gently upwards. On your next inhalation, untuck your tailbone, look forward and press into your hands. Lean forward, give yourself a rise. Lower your heels gently down. Looking to the back of your mat, walk yourself there. Wide legs can come a little closer, narrow your stance, bend your front leg. Stay back, down dog. Walk your hands all the way back. Half lift. Exhale to fold. Walk your hands all the way forward. Plank. Then down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Look forward, step your foot between your hands. Hold for a moment or pause to breathe. Lower your back heel down and open your body to the side into second warrior. Melt your shoulders down and find your drishti ahead. Straighten your front leg, bend your back leg and take your hand onto the small of the back. And then from there take your top arm overhead, reach. Look towards that back foot, brush the floor, and then come all the way forward. And you can even take your two peace fingers here and hold your big toe here, if you want, or hold your ankle. And then from there, we can start to take the other arm and stretch it over your head. Bring it back to the floor, and then again work into your wide-legged forward fold. From here, we can also move into Skandasana, so turn that back foot out and then move into Skandasana here. Interlace your fingers around your upper back. Inhale to lift. Exhale, move to the opposite direction. Round your upper back. If it's available for you, inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Bring your hands to the floor. Straddle your legs again. Half lift again, and then walk all the way towards the back. From here, again, step the front foot back into down dog. Let's raise the heels a couple of times. Inhale to raise the heels, send the pelvis up. And as you exhale, try and keep the pelvis up as you lower the heels and press the shin bones backwards. Do that 4 more times. Inhale to raise the heels, pelvis back, shin bones back, lower the heels. 3 more. Firmly press the hands into the floor. And then inhale forward into plank. And then lift your one foot off the floor. Let's start with the right. Change, lift the other leg off the floor. And then back into down dog. This time turn your heels out at the back. Good. Inhale, raise the heels. Lift your hips. Exhale to lower. Press the floor away. Inhale to lift your heels. Press your hips up. Exhale to lower. I'm going to add. Inhale, lift your heels. Press. As you lower your heels, I'd like you to start tucking yourself in. Then lift your heels as you untuck.
Keep pushing the floor away with your hands. Exhale to tuck. Inhale to lift. You can keep your feet in that shape. Come forward into plank. And then lift one leg up. Change. Lift the other leg up. Change. Widen the knees out to the sides. Child's pose. In your child's pose, you can stay here for a couple of breaths. You can repeat this flow 3 times if you like. So just kind of go back and forwards 3 times. I'm going to start working on the pose now. So you're going to come all the way forward and you're going to step your right leg onto your couch or your chair. Make sure it's stable because you don't want to go flying anywhere right now. Again, from here, again, I want you to start to lean forward. And you can take your hands to whatever is available to you. I'm going to take this bottom leg of mine and jump it an inch back so that back leg gets a little bit of a stretch as well. Good. And you can stay here for about 2 minutes. And if you have something that's quite stable, you can start to extend the wrists and push the piece, try and push the piece away. Only if it's stable. Good. After 2 minutes, you're just going to pop that bottom foot back underneath you. I'm going to turn to face you. Hi. And then I'm going to start to turn my body to the opposite direction. Check your back foot that it stays turned out. I'm actually going to take my bottom leg even closer. And then from here, I'm going to lift the back leg up. And I'm going to lower it. I'm going to lift my back leg up. And I'm going to lower it. I'm going to lift my back leg up. I'm going to find my balance. I'm going to bring my hands to the floor. I'm going to walk all the way forward into one-legged plank. Then from here, I bring my knee into my upper arm. And I hold. I take my gaze over to the right. I bring my gaze back. And I extend the leg back into plank. And I push hips up all the way into down dog. Good. And from here, you can just jump into Malasana if you like. And then we're going to curl up all the way. And we're going to change to the opposite direction. Alright, so the left leg. Take it onto the couch or the chair. Hands go forward. And again, you can flip the fingers back like so. So imagine pushing something away. Good. Push, 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 push. And again, if you like, you can bring forward to the knee here as you load your stretch. 2 minutes. You can start to take that back hip, the right hip. You can open it up to the side if you look at my body. But at the same time, I want you to imagine that there's a block between your thighs, and I want you to squeeze your thighs together to your midline. Good. Then from here, if you jump your bottom foot back, jump it back in again. Excuse me, I'm going to turn away from you now. You're going to come up, turn, 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 until you face the back. And then from there, lower yourself all the way down. Check if your bottom foot is stable, otherwise bring it a little closer underneath you. And turn your back foot out. Yeah, lift your back leg off the floor, off the chair and lower. Again, lift it. Lift your tummy as well and lower. Lift it, hold. Find your balance as you bring one or both hands to prayer. You can even hold ankle here. And then from there, walk forward into one-legged plank with the back foot or the lifted foot turned out. Take your knee to your outer arm. Hold. Lean forward. Turn your gaze towards that leg. Bring your gaze back to center. Expand. One-legged plank. Plank. Down dog. Good. From here, you can either again step or jump into Malasana. I'm going to show one more variation, which is quite important to start to press the floor away. So you can do another stretch of the hamstring on the chair if you like. Alternatively, I'm going to quickly show another variation. Okay, so we're going to start coming all the way into three-legged dog. Good, and placing the foot down. I'm going to start with my left because it's facing you. You're going to take the leg up to the ceiling, and then you're going to bring the knee to the nose. Knee to the outer arm. Good. From here, bend your elbows. Now take the leg back so you're in chaturanga arms. Now press the floor away. And then take a little breather in child's pose. You'll do the same on the other side. So again, I'll guide you through it. To make it easier for you to watch, I'm going to take my outer leg up to the ceiling, knee to upper arm, zip it up higher, lean further forward, bend. You can maybe turn your gaze, step the leg back, chaturanga arms, press the floor away, child's pose. And really give yourself those moments in child's pose, because this variation is not easy. And there's a lot of things going on with the proportions of the body. So I'm going to show you 3 variations today. What I have learned from teaching is that a lot of men struggle, not all of course, but some struggle with the hamstring flexibility to get that front leg out. For me, my front leg goes out to a slightly 45-degree angle. So I'm going to show the variation where the front knee is bent first. For me, that's actually quite harder because I don't have that front leg that's veering out in front of me and kind of finding myself in a balance. And then the third variation, I'm going to show you where you actually take the leg back into three-legged dog and then kind of envelop it over your body and plunge it forward and then kind of fly forward. So I'm going to show you 3. Okay. So for the first variation, very easy. I'm going to start on the knees first. Okay, so you're at all fours and then walk your hands a little bit further forward to come into a slight kneeling plank. Then just simply step your foot out here. If you want to work on this, you can start to lift this knee up the back, or lift and lower, lift and extend and extend. There's so many different things that you can do here and play. I'm going to show you the variation where the knee in the front is bent. So I'm going to lean a little bit more than what I like. And then I'm going to lift this foot off the floor. And then I'm going to lift my back knee off the floor and start bending my arms greater shelf. From here, I can start lifting the back leg off the floor. Also nice is to actually take a little pillow. Obviously use more of your arm strength than your head pushing into the floor. But this helps a little bit just so that you have also that fear of falling forward. Okay, so again we go 1. Or actually leave the knee down first. Lift the front foot off the floor. Then lift the back knee. Then lean. Then listen to your pillow. And as you listen to your pillow, just lift the back leg. See how much easier that is because I've got more points of connection. And then stay back. Press up. And again, give yourself a nice breather in child's pose. Nice to take this little pillow that's helping you, aiding you. Place it into the crease of your hip and then also go forward into child's pose. Give yourself those moments to soften into the body as well. And then I'm going to show you the other variation, turning to the other side, just to make sure I balance my body out. Okay, this is the variation that I usually like. Good, down dog. Leg up to the sky, my right. And then take in all the way out to the side. Now, I bend my arms. I extend my leg, 45-degree angle. I lean, I lift, I step, push into plank, down dog, knees out to the side, child's pose. Again, give yourself time here. You can put me on pause at any time you wish. And then I'm going to do one more variation. And if you're quite flexible, this is actually quite a nice variation. Alright, so here we go. Last one. I'm going to lift my left leg up to the sky. I'm going to turn the toes out. And then I'm going to look. And then I'm going to land. And I'm going to lift. There we go. You can even play here a couple of times. Press, up, child's pose. Now if you want to stay in child's pose and you want to explore this pose or this asana a little longer, please be my guest. Alternatively, I'm going to guide you through a little bit of a cool down and then we'll meet one another in Shavasana. So bring your legs out in front of you. Feet are parallel, lining up with your sit bones. From here, press into your feet and then just allow your hips to lift to the ceiling and your spine. Squeeze your shoulders a little together and then move your chin away from your chest so your neck is nice and soft and loose. Vertebra by vertebra, bring your spine back to the ground. This time you can take your arms over your head, another variation. Also palms facing the ceiling. And press into your feet. Keep your palms open and lift up. Take your arms wider if it's too much compression in your neck. Raise your heels. Lift up fully. And then vertebra by vertebra, keeping your heels lifted, lower yourself down. If Urdhva Dhanurasana full wheel is part of your practice, you're very welcome to move into that. Alternatively, we're going to take the right leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to crisscross over at the knee. We're going to take the arms out to a T shape. And we're going to drop the legs over to the left as we look over to the right. And then bringing your legs back to center. Change the cross of the legs. And take your legs to the left. As you bring your gaze to the opposite direction. You can even close your eyes here. And bring yourself back to center. Unwrap your legs. Bring your body to center. Wiggle if you need to. Take your legs out to Shavasana. You can bring your hands to rest on your belly or your palms simply out to the side. If it's available to you, maybe close your curtains and just be in a quiet, little bit more of a darker place. Allow yourself to start to breathe easy now. And choose to be still. You can hit pause if you like. I'm going to slowly come up to greet you. From here, I'd like to wish you all a beautiful day ahead. And
If any of you would like to subscribe, please do so. Also, any donations at this time is quite welcome, and I hope you enjoyed the practice. Please keep following us. Namaste.